Hey there everybody, it's Hunter with Will It Shoot, dropping another video for y'all today. We got cheapest of the cheap. This is dirt cheap gun. There's a million bad reviews about it. There's about 20 good ones, but I figured I'd test it out. It's cheap. It was this is a Mossberg Patriot chambered in 308. Really cheap feeling gun. Sloppy, but it is a threaded barrel gun, and it's got your 5/8 by 24 thread up there for a suppressor. It definitely a cheap gun. I think this is new. I think this one was like, I want to say it's $398, or it might have been, it was $400. It was something cheap, under $500. No scope, of course. But we're going to be shooting a couple different types around. We're going to be shooting the Nosler. I believe these are AccuBond 150 grain, and then I've had great luck with these out of Artica. Shoot real good, clean round. Then we're going to be shooting some of these Remington Core Lock. These are 180 grains, and we're going to see what happens. Maybe it'll shoot good. If not, we'll put it back up for sale. Cheap gun, can't beat it. I mean, everybody's saying it won't hold a group at 100 yards, and maybe it won't, or maybe nobody can shoot. A little bit of both, probably, more or less. But we're going to shoot today. We got my typical scope. I'm trying to give this gun the best chance I can. You know, take out as much operator error. So we're shooting off solid stand today instead of your bags. And we got the Arkin SH4J 624 by 50 on it. It's got your Monstrum rings. Everything is tight. There's nothing loose. It's got just a ugly trigger in it. Very sloppy, but dirt cheap. I mean, you can't get no cheaper. So we're gonna see how it shoots. We're shooting 100 yards. We're shooting your big silhouette. We're gonna see what happens. But gotta start shooting. All right, y'all. We're gonna start with the Nosler. I thought I brought more of them, but I didn't. We got about 10 rounds of them. They're expensive, but this gun has only been bore sighted. It hasn't been shot yet. So let's see what it does. 100 yards. Y'all taking a shot. Foresight must not have been too good, because it ain't even on the paper. Very sloppy, very sloppy gun. But I mean, I more or less expected it. So we're gonna see what happens. Throw one more at it. Might be me. All right, y'all. We're gonna rebore sight this real fast. I'll be back. All right, y'all. We got. All right, now it should shoot right. I just do cheap little laser bore sight on it. It works on a lot of guns, honestly. Works on a lot of guns. It works on a couple revolvers too, but that's about all I got it for. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more. Still with the Noslers. Let's see what we got. Maybe we'll actually touch paper this time. We on paper. A little bit high. Let's do a quick adjustment. fast adjustment. We'll see what happens. We about almost a foot high, I'd say. Just about a solid foot maybe. About right up here. I hate shooting off these damn solids. Hit target, just don't know where the hell it landed. Alright guys, we did a couple adjustments and I didn't even pay no attention. I screwed up and grabbed my damn left and right knob. We got one up here, one right off in the corner of the red. Honestly, my eyes could be deceiving me, but just a speed adjustment and it's shooting where I want it to shoot. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can put the rest of these in that red, and then we're gonna switch up and go for the head target with these core locks and see if it wants to hold a group. But I mean, barrel is fluted. Barrel is, that's about 5 shots through it, just play shots. It's barely warm to the touch, but it's you know, it's probably 60 degrees out in South Georgia right now, somewhere around there. So let's take another shot with it, see where she lands. Definitely not a professional shooter though. If I can shoot it, you can't. More about your character than mine. See where that'll get us at. Goddamn, that's the last nozzle partition. Not partition, what you said. Alright, so the nozzles, they held a group. I was just shooting to play with, really. They held a halfway decent group. 3 rounds within the red on there. I think that red is, what was that? They're probably an inch apart, I'd say. This gun definitely feels cheap. I mean, you got I hate a plastic mag gun anyway. But for a couple $100 rifle, I mean, it's pretty short. It doesn't feel too bad. I mean, it ain't winning no damn beauty awards, but long as it feeds, really. As long as it feeds, continue cycling. All right, we still recording. All right, let's see what it wants to do now. These are these Remington core locks we're shooting with now. We're gonna be going, I'm gonna go top right. I got one up there by the head, that top left, or that middle. See what happens. Just realized I miscalculated the weight grain, or the weight difference. Fairly certain it's shooting a whole lot higher. I didn't even think about that. We did go from a 150 grain to a 180. We're just gonna go down with it. Or up with it. Let's see where it lands. I don't know. I don't know the trajectory on that, to be honest with you. Not quite that smart. Very sloppy, but if it's a cheap hunting gun, I won't complain much. It's cheaper than a Savage, and a Savage is cheap as hell already. Let's see what we get now. All right. So we're still not on the paper. All right, y'all. I was finally able to get it on paper. Apparently, there's a much difference in 150 grain and 180 grain ballistics wise. I normally don't shoot 180. That's just all I can find, because 308 is getting kind of hard to find right now for some odd reason. All right, we're on paper. We are about right here. About a couple inches low. I just made an adjustment, just one shot, just see what it'll do. But we're down to not a lot of rounds left. Gun definitely feel, I don't have to put a larger target out there. It definitely feels like the hotter the barrel gets, the more it starts throwing random rounds. But I mean, hunting wise, that doesn't really matter to you none. You normally ain't shooting but 1 or 2 rounds, maybe 3, if that, but normally just 1 or 2. All right, we're about to take one, see what happens. That was me. I pulled it. I think so. I don't know about this one, boys. Not feeling too hot. It is throwing rounds everywhere. We might let it cool down for about 20-30 minutes. Play around and see if it wants to actually shoot accurate. Then I'm gonna take another shot with it, see what happens. Better. If the next one matches it, that would be nice, but we're about to find out. All right. See what that'll do for it. We're just gonna throw one round at it. That only leaves us 2 rounds left, and get armadillo again. And we're gonna see. We're gonna let them last 2 rounds. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit, and we're gonna shoot this one real fast. Might as well. It's just starting to drizzle, so kind of got to. Yeah, it's throwing them all over the place. Yeah. All right. We're gonna take us a little break, let it cool down. And we're gonna throw the last 2 through it, but no, it's now raining, so I had to move the phone a little bit. It might be a little closer, but barrel's had about 20-something minutes to cool. I've been playing on my phone. So let's see what happens. I can't see it. See what we got. I can't see it. Ain't no damn tell. Alright. Couple speed shots. See how it shoots. I can see one of them. One of them's about right over here somewhere. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I can't see the other one. So I'm gonna go grab the target. I'll be back with y'all here shortly. Alright guys, I don't know how well y'all can see, but we got these 4 right here are your nozzlers. They held a pretty decent group, and then everything else kind of went to bouncing around. So these were my first 2 shots with the 180. So apparently there's a much larger, damn, I'm fucking slurring. Very big difference with them. And then these are our last 2 shots. I'm fairly certain the bullseye was not me. I'm fairly certain I pulled it, and that's more than likely our shot. Just judging by that it's been pulling to the left the whole time. But I'm betting to say I pulled the trigger on that last one, or on that second to last one, and definitely does not like being hot. These 4, you got our first shot. That's our nozzler. 4 from nozzler. These 2, I want to say those are my last 2 I shot with the 180 grain. And I mean, the hotter it gets, you're looking at between a 4 and a 6 inch group, especially when it gets hot. But like I said, I hunt, and if I have to shoot more than twice, I'm pretty much done. And you know, especially same occasion, same deer or whatnot. But it'll definitely shoot, especially cold. You get it sitting right, and it'll shoot decent. It's a very cheap gun. I'll still stay by that. It's a cheap gun. The scope is a big contributing factor for me, at least. And I mean, it's got your basic plastic mag, holds 5 rounds. Got your fluted threaded barrel on it, but I mean, that's the only thing that throws me off, to be particular with you. But not the worst gun I've ever owned. Not far from it though, I'd say, just feel wise. It's not no, I mean, if you're gonna buy it, don't expect a Tikka or a Remington 700 out of it. That's not what it is. It's just not gonna perform like you want it to. This is not no Browning X bolt, and it sure ain't the same price. So you get what you pay for, and I'll keep it. I'll hunt with it. Nothing far, nothing more than about 100, 150 yards, of course. But we'll see how y'all like it. If anybody buys one, let me know how you feel about it. Leave it in the comments. And as always, y'all like and subscribe, and hope you liked the video. If you won't, let me know for anything else y'all'd like to see shot. The budget, preferably be nice to the budget. Have a good one, everybody.